Hello, everybody. You always talk first before I do. Hello, everybody. This is TheAireaidLord. This is the last video, well, I believe, for E3 2012. Me giving my impressions. I don't know. P-Dog just suggested me doing a recap video, and he's been my guest for these 3 videos, going over them. Because last year, I was just kind of off the cuff doing these videos, so it's more organized having them done in this fashion. So okay, last press conference is Nintendo, which actually was today. A couple hours ago, I made the Sony press conference video, which was yesterday, but today they actually had Nintendo's press conference, and P-Dog is going to be going over that information for all of us, and we get to bask in the glory of another awesome press conference, I'm sure. So, alright.
I wish.
Yeah, we all wish.
Alright, well, good old Nintendo, never fails to not disappoint. Yeah, I'll let you figure out what kind of double meaning that was. But anyway, so Nintendo opened up a bunch of random stuff, and I don't really care what happened. I think you'd seen like the very beginning of it. Like, I'm not sure what the very first thing was, but I know what the first game was. There was like some crazy guy that couldn't speak English or something. I'm not sure.
That was the what's his name? It's the Japanese dude, Mitsuyo Mochibishi or something. I don't know. I forget how to pronounce his name, but he's like the father of Nintendo. They call him.
Wasn't speaking English and all that jazz.
Yeah, they had someone translating for him. So, what game were they showing off?
Well, the first game they were shown was Pikmin 3 for the Wii U. Now, this is pretty confusing for me because I've never heard of a Pikmin game before, but I've heard, you told me that you have. So
yeah, when I was a kid on the PlayStation 2, I heard about it. I've never actually played one. I'm in the same boat as you. I've heard about it, though, so I wasn't surprised. I kind of was, because I thought they abandoned it. It's been like 5,000 years since I've heard of the name Pikmin. But, it was so weird how they showed this game. First of all, the press conference really started with some weird-ass video of the father of Nintendo, the Mitsuyo Bishi guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it was him in his house, and the little characters from the game were following him around. He started talking about it in English, and then he starts talking about it in Japanese. It's like what?
What?
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Are they gonna start? He's gonna start talking freaking Chinese and Persian, and the dude on stage is gonna be like, "Wait, I don't know how to translate all those languages." But I mean, he was talking about Pikmin, and it's just like these little guys, and they move around, they destroy stuff, and it was funny during the press conference. It was funny that he's like, "Oh, notice how real the graphics are when they destroy this wall," and it's like, yeah, shouldn't that probably have been done like, 4 years ago or 5 years ago when you released the Wii? We've kind of been used to realistic graphics in other consoles, if you know what I mean. Oh my god.
That was the first game that they showed off. You think that the very first game would be some sort of like big blockbuster game, but said it was Pikmin 3?
I think some people were looking forward to it. I don't know. I mean, it did. I haven't played them. I think they were popular when I was, younger. The first Pikmin that came out on the GameCube, I believe, was popular. And I think they released one for each generation of Wii, or Nintendo system. I don't even know. There's no brand for this fucking shit. So, the first one was on GameCube. The second one was on Wii. Next one's on Wii U. And the third one's going to be on Wii Us, or whatever they call it.
Wii U 2 or something?
Yeah, Wii Us. No, they thought the Wii 2 was going to be the next one, but it's Wii U, Wii Us, Wii Hitler. Alright, next one.
Alright, there's some guy called Reggie who took over. I don't know where the heck that name comes from, but he became like the host of the whole conference.
He's the U.S. correspondent, I believe. He's like the U.S. head of... He's like the Jack Trenton of fucking Nintendo.
Well, at least it wasn't a Japanese guy, so that wasn't meant to be racist. By the way, that was just so that, we'd actually be wanting to sound a bit fair.
Yeah.
He was talking about a bunch of stuff about the Wii U itself, that it's going to support other like companies and stuff, like mostly like what Microsoft and Sony were doing, like they're going to support Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon, to name a few.
YouTube.
Sure, I think YouTube as well. So
yeah,
that's like staple for consoles of this rate. So it's kind of like, alright, we're expecting.
Yeah, all 3 fucking press conferences said the same thing. We support the big media sites. Like, alright, yeah, all of you guys have that in your pocket. What's going to diversify you now? That's what we want to know.
thing is, the good thing about it is that Microsoft has it in like Machinima, and that's like the original
Yes.
one of all of them.
Yes, I was actually quite surprised when I heard that on camera.
It's kind of funny because the picture I'm reading it here states that Reggie tried to play these down, but as if nothing special, but then moved on to other games. So he says, but before he does that, he talks about the two different game pads for the Wii U. First of all, we have the Xbox 360 controller. Oh, I mean the Wii U gamepad, which has a shocking resemblance to the Xbox 360 gamepad, except the right-on analog stick and the 4 face buttons have moved position, but apart from that, it's the exact same. So, woohoo! Congratulations, Wii, for having.
Oh my god! Yeah, right now on my sorry, but I was just gonna say right now on my camera, I'm actually showing an image of the Wii U controller. Honestly, I mean, you got it in, of course, we got it in black and white too. Well, alright, so you can see this thing on the camera for yourself, alright? You got the big screen in the middle, you got these 2 analog sticks. I think they showed this thing last year, or, I don't know, I know they announced it last year. That was the big reveal, that they announced it last year, but I don't know if they showed the gamepad. I think the gamepad was new, because I see the articles. And in the press conference, people were surprised to see this thing up close and personal, because when a company reveals a new system, the game controller and the new things come. Because if you remember when the PlayStation 3 was originally announced, the controller was like U-shaped, like it was a totally different controller. And then everyone outraged. They're like, "Oh my god, it looks like shit." And then they're like, "All right, we can't think of anything else. We'll just go with the PlayStation 2 thing." And they were lazy, But as for the Wii controller, I don't know. I think I was giving this analogy to P-Dog earlier that when you play this thing, like I've seen trailers of people playing this and actual gameplay at the Nintendo press conference, it looks like somebody driving a car, except they're holding the steering wheel above their head. Like, they're doing this. They're doing this with the freaking thing. Like, they're trying to, like, waggle it like that with their hands. It looks so freaking weird. Like, wouldn't your arms start to hurt after that much, time, just holding that thing there, trying to aim? Like, with a Xbox 360 controller or a PlayStation controller, I can rest my arms on my lap and press the buttons right from here. It's not like I have to, exert all this force. So,
it also looks a bit like the iPad as well, so that's another little fun thing to note. But like one thing that's really confusing me is there's actually been games that they demoed where you use both the controllers, but how's it going to work? Like, you're not going to hold like an iPad on one hand and an Xbox controller in the other. Like, try doing that at home if you have it, and you're like, oh, well, okay, what the heck do I do? Unless you're actually going to mandatory pick one up, do something with that. Oh, flip, an enemy's coming towards me, quick, throw that at your TV, and then
no, you got
your Xbox controller.
No, I think you have to do like Wii Golf, where you put the controller on the ground. This is the funniest thing. You put this controller on the ground like a T stand, like when you're doing like at the driving range. You put it on the ground. You put the ball on it, like the virtual ball. You swing your arm back like you're holding a golf club, and you let go. So it's like a T stand, and then the TV is your your landscape where the ball goes. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's innovative, but like, why do I have to set up everything? And I'm sure it's not going to be as easy as just placing it on the floor. I'm sure it's like, put it back 50 feet, move it so, in your living room has to be large enough to, I mean, who also has enough space to do that? Like, the space that I'm filming right now, I really don't have enough space to do that. I have, a couple of square inches right here, but I don't know if I would have enough space to do something like that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think we've delved quite enough into this.
Alright, so yeah.
There's not that many games to talk about, so that's alright.
Yeah, at least.
So you see the home screen.
Wait a minute, the guy said there was 23 games. At the beginning of the conference, the American guy said there was 23 games. They're like, our press conference is all about the games. And then he says there's 23 games they wanted to showcase. So, were there 23 games or not? So, let's bring them up to speed.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's like a total amount in terms of the Wii and 3DS. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe they were lying, yeah. Because the games that I saw, it was not even close to 23. I mean, how could you fit 23 games into a press conference? I didn't see 23 games. Maybe there's...
I think like Microsoft and Sony put together didn't even equal 23. That sounds pretty
Yeah, I think if you're lucky, it equaled 8. I mean, holy crap.
Yeah. So the first game that they actually does show for the Wii U is, oh, what a surprise, Super Mario Brothers U. Oh yeah, there you go, that's original.
Was it 2 or U?
U. It was U. It was there, U.
Oh, it said 2. Why did it say 2 on their dumbass website? Oh, I don't know.
No, it's definitely you, because like the title screen of it says you. But yeah, it just looks like Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. You know, like actually they hardly even changed anything. I know they're going to show off a few crazy stuff with the double pads, with the double controllers, you know. So I don't know, but for the meantime, it just looks the exact same. But goodness knows how the heck it's going to be playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have.
And then apparently, like, depending on which controller you have, it's like different game modes. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a seizure looking at the freaking screen so long. I mean, holy crap! I mean, again, like you have this gamepad to look at, then you have the TV to look at, and it's like, oh my god, And I know one of the big selling points is, oh well, your family can turn the TV on to their favorite channels, and you could still be playing. It's like, I'm pretty sure I do that when my family turns on the TV, and then I crank out my iPod and I play an app on there, or I crank out the PS Vita or something like that and I play, or maybe the Nintendo DS if we want to stay local and friendly here with the Nintendo audience. But I don't know. I think I'm being way too harsh on Nintendo right now. I don't know. I have really strong opinions about the Wii U. I just don't think it's gonna work. I think I said this last year when they revealed it. It's not going to appeal to the hardcore gamer, okay? They're going backwards. It's funny. Microsoft and Sony were all about the hardcore gamer. Then they realized, oh, we're not really going for the casual gamer. Let's release Kinect and Move. Now, we did all casual gamer. They're losing sales, and now they're like, oh, now we got to go to the hardcore gamer. So they're flipping places now. And the Wii is just they're not going to do it. It's just not going to happen. The lineup that the 360 and the PlayStation 3 has combined is going to dominate anything the Wii has. I mean, I know Microsoft and Sony go at it, but there's just no way the Nintendo's going to slip in there. It's just not possible.
Right. So the next game they showed was Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. Okay, so they're releasing a new Batman game. Well, it's not new because it's just Batman Arkham City with a bunch of extra features. In the trailer, it's a pretty long trailer as well. It showed a bunch of gameplay features for it, and it showed a few stuff about hacking and stuff using the controller for it. Like that's about all it was. They actually got some flipping the guy that narrates every single movie trailer to narrate this trailer to make it sound epic, but I wasn't very blown away by it. So it was pretty. It kind of looks like a pretty interesting game, but I mean it's Batman. Like if you want to play Batman, you would have played on your home console. You wouldn't have played on a Wii U.
Yeah, you would have probably bought Arkham. You probably would have bought Arkham City back in October when everyone else bought it. But how does this Batman Arkham City look compared to the one that I played? I played it a week ago when the DLC came out. So how does it look compared to the recent Batman game that came out?
It doesn't actually look half bad. Like in Nintendo's defense, it doesn't actually look too bad. Like or at least in the trailer, it didn't look too bad. Like for all we know, the gameplay could be like pixelated or something. But from what I've seen, it looked actually pretty good.
Huh.
So props to Nintendo for actually bringing good graphics back to their consoles, or at least somewhat good graphics back to the consoles.
Huh. All right.
So, after that, they announced a few different games. They didn't show trailers or anything for them, but they had a montage of third-party games come to the Wii U, which included Mass Effect 3.
Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U? What?
Yeah. So that's why they just kind of went, oh, by the way, Mass Effect 3 is going to be on the Wii U, but that's it.
Who gives a wait a minute? Who gives a shit? The game's been out for what? March till June. How many months is that? What, 3 or 4? The game's already been out. Like, if you're a fan of Mass Effect 3, you would have bought Mass Effect 3 by now. I don't understand. Same thing with Batman Arkham City. If you like Batman Arkham City, you would have bought it already. Like, I know it's Armored Edition. Ooh, it's Armored Edition. It's just like freaking... What was that game that came out for Xbox? It was exclusive for Xbox for the longest time, then it was on PlayStation. With the Big Daddies. What the fuck?
Bioshock.
Yeah. It was on the 360 first. Then they went to the PlayStation 3, and they're like, oh, we have a couple new game modes, so now you'll want to play it on the PlayStation. It's like, really? It's like, I hate when people just shell out money. They milk money like that. They're doing the same thing with all these games. I don't know, maybe you saw something different. Did it look any different, Mass Effect, with the Wii U?
I didn't even know. Like, they went past it pretty quickly, so it was like, oh... Okay.
Oh, it was like a quick preview?
Hello and goodbye. So,
yeah, it's like, here it is, fuck you.
They gameplay mechanic. They also showed other games such as Tank. We've never heard of that game before. Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which I'm pretty happy about because actually fighting games are being represented in the Wii U. But how the heck are you going to control it?
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure that it's going to have a joystick feature, and so you just plug in your joystick and play it from there.
Yeah, I mean, how is that tournament worthy? I mean, how would that be tournament worthy if everyone has to stand and do this the driving thing where you waggle your hands? Everyone's going to be smashing each other. Glasses of wine are going to be going everywhere, beer bottles, and there's going to be a scandal, and oh my God, I don't want to talk about it.
The final two games are Ninja Gaiden 3, that's a bit of an odd choice, and Aliens, how do you pronounce it? Colonial Marines, I believe.
Yeah, Colonial Marines. Yep.
There you go. There's some games for you.
But the funny thing is, I think those games have come out before. Ninja Gaiden 3 came out, what was it, a couple months ago? I didn't buy it because I didn't play the original, it didn't interest me. And I believe the title you just mentioned before came out already as well. So, again, this is my question. Why is Nintendo redoing all of these games that have already come out on the Wii U? Is there some new feature that's going to make this really innovative? Like, I can't find a reason to A, drop money on the console, and B, drop money on the game. Like, this has to be warranted as a purchase. In this day and age, every purchase you make in terms of a game, even if it doesn't matter if it's on 360, PS3, or the Wii consoles, it doesn't matter. It has to be warranted as a purchase. It has to have enough content. That's why I review my games like this. So if we're going to be buying this Wii U console, we got to make sure it's going to have the content we need. So I'm very critical. That's why I'm so critical of Nintendo, just to give you some backstory about that.
I think it's just like the gameplay is the main selling point. Like, oh, look what you can do. Like all these games that you love, oh, now you can do this. It's a bit like how they released Heavy Rain for the PS3, like with the new PS Move stuff. Like that's pretty much what Nintendo's doing for their whole console, rather than just one game.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for the third-party games. Next up is the music and fitness section.
Oh,
they talk about
Jesus.
Wii Fit U. So pretty much you get your Wii Fit board. You do all kinds of stuff.
I heard a rumor you stand on the controller. Is that true?
No, you don't do anything with that. You just stand on the Wii balance board. But the funny thing about that is funny that you should bring that up, because apparently, according to this here, the controller showed no use in this game, apart from being an alternate point of view. So if you're doing like a trampoline game, you can look at your Wii U controller and it just shows you from like bird's eye view. Oh, what a good looking controller.
So it's like almost like a surfboard. You know, you're using it for your fitness stuff.
Yeah,
but here's something a new innovation for fitness. It's called the gym. Oh.
Oh, what? Wait, I don't want to travel all that way. I just want to do it in my living room.
I'm lazy. Gas prices. Oh God. Maybe in that case, maybe if you don't want to buy training equipment, then I guess the Wii could be a good fit. I don't know. I'm trying to give it in their defense, but I didn't believe in it when the original Wii came out, and I don't believe in it now. So.
Pretty funny that you point out that you're trying to be in their defense when the next game is a game called Sing, which is a karaoke game where lyrics come up on the controller and you sing to your friends. And the trailer is the most cliche thing, and I swear I just wanted to put my head through a furnace whenever I seen it. I was like, oh, this is the worst. It was the most cliche trailer. It's some girl dancing, singing her song. You know, you got people in the TV dancing, and you got to mimic their moves. Like flipping Just Dance or Dance Central or any other of the games that came out that are dancing orientated. All of her friends are around her dancing, having some crazy mosh pit. And then, oh, look, they're all clapping their hands and singing with her and cheering. And then, and the trailer ends and they all have a big massive orgy, and then it was just really stupid.
Wow.
So,
sounds like a trailer I should be watching, actually.
Okay, that's the best trailer right there, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just really stupid.
Best trailer of E3, winner.
Some guy comes out and says, oh, we got 3 new releases for the 3DS that are coming out, which will be previewed more in Nintendo's conference tomorrow.
Yeah,
The first one is,
apparently, yeah, just to let you guys know, apparently there's another press conference tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'm uploading this video, but tomorrow, what day is tomorrow? Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. Thursday?
Yeah.
Wednesday,
No,
right?
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, alright. So
Yeah.
Wednesday, the 6th of June, there is another press conference for Nintendo for their portable gaming systems. Now, I guess maybe they have more titles, but it's just kind of weird. Sony didn't have a separate one for Vita and PS3, but I guess the Vita is still new, so anyway.
So yeah, the first game that they announced for it is New Super Mario Bros. 2. which looks exactly the same as Super Mario Bros. 1. So yeah, moving along. So you know, it's a Mario game, so obviously that's completely expected. The second game is Paper Mario Sticker Star, which is Paper Mario for the 3DS. Oh, look, another Mario game. That's 2 Mario games that they've already announced. And the third one is Luigi's Mansion 2, which is, oh look, another Mario game. So whatever. Like it's just normal, stereotypical stuff. Like you've already seen it before.
Mm.
So part of the visuals are pretty cool. I wasn't really blown away for it.
Yeah.
But then they go back to the Wii U and they talk about Lego City Undercover. It's supposed to be like a GTA game made from Lego, which is a complete mockery of Rockstar, and I want to like
Lego Grand Theft Auto.
erase my memory and everything. Yeah, it's pretty much like that.
Oh jeez.
But yeah, Lego City kind of reminds me of what do you call it? I don't know. It's the other GTA rip-off type game, like
Saints Row.
Streets of LA or something. No. It's like the Streets of LA type game. I
Oh.
forget what the first part of it was, but
Yeah.
there's a true crime. That was a true crime series.
Yeah.
That was it. Then Ubisoft shows up with Tabascus. No, not really. Ubisoft.
Oh,
shows
don't
up
even
with,
talk. Don't even joke about that. All right. I don't want to talk about fucking Tabasco. He doesn't even get to be mentioned in my video. I mean, it's not worth it. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Okay, so and then they show off Just Dance 4. Moving on. Then like, you know, another. So as if Thing wasn't bad enough, they bring out Just Dance 4 for the Wii U. Then they actually show off an original game. Oh, what? An original game for the Wii U? Yes, it's a
Mind blowing.
Zombie U.
Zombie U.
Of a U.
I saw the trailer
Yeah,
for this.
It
It was.
actually pretty good.
It looked alright. Again, the steering
Zombies
wheel
Britain,
fucking
so.
thing again turns
Yeah.
me off. But it looked okay. I must say for a Nintendo game, it looked pretty decent. I mean, are you gonna buy that over Resident Evil 6? Probably not. But I guess you know it's. I mean, I guess it's something to try. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to give Nintendo cookie crumbs here. It's not really working.
So pretty much Zombie shown in the trailer. They show off a whole pile of gameplay mechanics for it, like looking at stuff and in your inventory and stuff. The funny thing about it was though that the hands that were controlling the controllers were actually animated. So the entire trailer was just an animated trailer pretty much. So it was the gameplay and the TV that's probably all animated, and then the animated fingers controlling the controller, which kind of makes me believe that Nintendo aren't confident that real life people can do these actions so quickly, because the hands are going crazy, like in everything they're doing, like oh my gosh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, like oh it's so crazy. But like you know, like I said, the game is very interesting. But I mean, like how difficult is it going to be to control it? That's my one worry for it. So yeah, that's probably the most interesting game that they showed in their whole press conference, which is saying something considering the game didn't really look that good.
Yeah.
After that, Ubisoft show a montage of other games that are coming to the Wii U, including, alright, this is the list: Assassin's Creed 3, Rabbit's Land, you know, like from Raven Rabbits.
Yep.
Your Shape Evolved, which is a fitness game. Rayman Legends, Avengers Battle for Earth, and Sports Connection. So obviously we gotta get 2 fitness games in there.
I'm buying all those
Assassin's Creed
games.
3 is a
I'm
big
buying
one,
them all.
Of course.
I'm sold
Get the
already.
bundle.
I'm buying them all.
Get the bundle for
$300 bundle for Christmas 2012. Go ahead, buy them.
So yeah, it's pretty. Like the games are alright. Like nothing too outstanding. Like there's no new IPs like Zombie U. That's only like new IP.
Yeah.
Well, actually, and the final thing that they announced, the penultimate thing that's going to shock you all, they announced a brand new game. Or I'm not even sure if it's a game or not, but they show off something called Nintendo Land, which is supposed to be like a theme park type thing.
Like
where you
PS
play
Home.
mini-games. It's a bit like, well, kind of. It's like mini games. It's like the article refers to it like something like what Wii Sports was for the Wii, as if it's like a demo to show all the new mechanics. But you know, the Wii Sports was released in every single Wii, and it showed off like how the Wii worked. But they're trying to set Nintendo Land pretty much like the same thing. I thought it was something like PS Home at the beginning, because they're showing off the Miiverse, which is the weird new online system they're going to have for it, which isn't really given much detail for. But then yeah, they talked about this here in Nintendo Land for quite a bit. It's pretty stupid. They're showing off some different Nintendo franchises that are in like mini games for it, including Donkey Kong, Zelda, and Luigi. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
So all these mini games are supposed to attract people. It's almost like a little mini arcade within the system to attract more people from just the usual lineup of games.
Either that, or they're just featured in mini games. Like, oh look, Donkey Kong is watching you as you're running up something. I don't know, but they didn't really specifically say. They also showed you some Luigi's Ghost Mansion, like some duel thing, where like one guy was holding the big massive iPad and the other guy was holding the Xbox 360 controller. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm going to refer to them by that from now on.
Yeah.
And then they finally concluded the final thing. They said, oh, the Wii U is coming this holiday season, or Nintendo Land Eden's coming this holiday season. And they
so that's the official release date.
Yeah, pretty much. And then they said, oh, to end it, to finalize it, they showed a trailer for GTA 5. No, they didn't. They showed a trailer for Nintendo Land, and nobody cared. Everyone fell asleep.
Can you imagine if they really showed a GTA 5 trailer at Nintendo? Like, it has nothing to do with it. It's like, alright, Microsoft, you got Halo and Call of Duty. Sony, you got Assassin's Creed, but we get the grand jewel that everyone was asking for, but they didn't get it at this year's E3, GTA 5. The game I've been waiting for.
I want to ask you something, right? If Nintendo ended it with a trailer of Jak and Dexter coming only to the Wii U, would you buy a Wii U? A brand new Jak and
No,
Dexter
because it wouldn't make sense for it to be on the Wii U, and also Naughty Dog's exclusive. Naughty Dog is owned by Sony, so that's just never gonna happen. But.
Alright, but anyways, that's the Nintendo conference.
Alright. So let me say something. All right. A lot of well, actually, I shouldn't say a lot. A lot of my fans were demanding I buy a PlayStation 3. Some people asked about the Wii, and I do have a Wii. Just to put that out there, but first of all, I have no games for it. I sold every game for GameStop credit to buy all the games that I play now. I just don't think it's worth it. I've played some of the Super Marios. Super Smash Bros. Brawl was actually a game I really enjoyed on the Wii, but I didn't use the freaking waggling motion control. I used the old GameCube controller that I had stored away from my old GameCube, which I actually still own. So to be honest, I don't see myself ever playing in the Wii universe, or not the Wii universe, the Wii universe, the Nintendo universe ever again. Like, I don't think, for me, I can really justify playing on the Wii console. Like, it's not good for my channel just because, I'm not saying the games are garbage. It's just, right now, it's just something that I don't think I'm interested in. Like, I mean, when was the last time you saw a game coming out on the Wii? Like, try to think back. When was the last time there was a really good game on the Wii? Like, I honestly can't remember. Like, it's just... Huh? What'd you say?
Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yeah, Zelda Sky... Okay, I'll give you that. Zelda Skyward Sword was
That was it. That was doing the game.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bit... That was during the holiday season. There was a lot of hoopla, and there was no way I could have played that anyway. During the time I was playing Halo and other stuff, and I was busy, so I...
Well, it was 150 parts from DSP's channel, so it's a very long game anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not enough for me to freaking shell my Wii out of storage to freaking, have it on display, whatever. But anyway, that's my feelings. Will I buy the Wii U this holiday, if that is actually when it's coming out? Probably not. It's going to be expensive, I'm sure, probably close to $300. I know how this shit is priced because this is how everything works. When a new Apple product comes out, when a new Sony product, and when a new anything comes out, this is what happens. They jack the fucking price up, and, you get ridiculous shit like this. So I can't say I'm going to buy it. This is why it's always hard for me to do Nintendo's press conference, because I don't know much about them, because I don't play their games. So, what'd you think, Pete? What would you give this final press conference?
Alright, so pretty much my verdict on this, if I don't have 30 seconds.
Yes, you actually do. Go.
Okay. They focused a bit too much on kiddie games. They should have focused more on the hardcore audience. Even then, the gameplay was a bit confusing. They should have explained the gameplay a bit more. I would say it was alright. I'd probably give it a bit higher than Microsoft, but it's nowhere near as good as Sony, so I would give it a 5.5 out of 10.
I give it a... What was my score? I'll give it a... I don't know. Well, I can't even remember. I think I'll give it a...
You give Microsoft a 6.5 and Sony a 7.
I give it a 6.5 as well. It's on the same level as Microsoft. They suck. So that's it. That's all my E3 footage. Hope you guys enjoyed it. E3 was okay this year, but give or take, we'll see how it. yeah, we'll see how it goes in the future. There's always the future for that. So, see you later. Thanks for watching. Adios.
See you guys.
Eat the tacos and have the cheese.